news on the Oroville Dam. Now, here is where things stand now. Nearly 200,000 people evacuated from their homes near the dam in Northern California. New CHP video overnight, that's what you're looking at, shows night vision as they fly over the spillway to see if there are any changes. It is still at risk of collapsing and flooding nearby towns. Now, managers stopped releasing water last week because of a hole in the main spillway. Then over the weekend, they discovered, look at the size of this big hole. Looks like a pothole, right? This is in the emergency spillway. We have team coverage on what has developed in the last hour. Melissa Messiha on the 10 News Live Center. You've got an update from San Diego Fire?
Yeah, Virginia, the situation's still very serious, but new information here within the past 30 minutes that San Diego Fire's swift water rescue team's orders to deploy have been canceled. A spokesperson, however, said they are ready if anything changes. And also new information here from a meteorologist, my friend who actually covers this area, said that Lake Oroville is close to 3 inches below the emergency spillway. However, erosion and instability still a big concern this morning, guys.
Thank you, Mel. Now we head to Oroville, where reporter Rob McMillan has been all morning with ground crews watching their progress.
A sigh of relief this morning because as of right now, water is no longer flowing over the top of the emergency spillway, but they're in a race against time here trying to plug holes in that spillway before the next set of storms roll in. That's why you see all of this activity behind me. Let's go to some video of the emergency spillway shot last night before sundown. Now, this spillway, the emergency one at Lake Oroville, had never before been used, so officials had no idea how it would respond to so much water coming over the top of it. In fact, at one point last night, the spillway was expected to fail altogether. Fortunately, that did not happen. As for why the emergency spillway was being used anyway, let's move over to video of the main spillway. It doesn't look good. What started out as a small hole in it last week has grown incredibly. We're now talking about massive damage, and it's getting even worse because of all the problems over at the emergency spillway. They've increased water flow to 100,000 cubic feet per second down the main spillway. Because of the potential for catastrophic failure, somewhere around 180,000 people from 3 counties have been ordered to evacuate, and they have no idea when they'll be allowed in. Back here at the scene, you can see all of this heavy equipment behind me. They're picking up rocks and breaking them up. Hopefully, later on today, those rocks are going to be put into those bags over there and then flown by helicopter over toward that emergency spillway to try to shore up the damage. And again, they're in a race against time because more storms are expected later this week. Back to you in San Diego.
All right, Rob, thank you very much. And we want to give you a closer look at the area in danger. You can see the auxiliary spillway right there where this arrow is. This is just north of the 770-foot dam. There are tens of thousands of homes in the highlighted section here of this circle here. And most at risk if that spillway gives way. That water is going to go rushing right toward those homes. And there could also be big impact on our water supply here in San Diego. The dam and lake here, part of an area that pumps about 20% of San Diego's water. So right now a main artery is at risk of being severed here. This could all get worse though, because the weather is not cooperating this week.
That's right. You know, we've had a lot of big storms headed our way, and of course in Northern California this week they have a few days without rain. There's Oroville right there, and putting the cloud and rain futurecast into play, and you can see late Wednesday into Thursday we're going to see the first of a round of storms that's going to continue to bring periods of rain into the weekend. So yeah, the next few days are going to be crucial for them in Oroville. Jason?
Megan, thank you. Stay with 10 News. We continue to follow any developments of this story. If there are any major updates, we will send you an alert on the 10 News app.